Hi everyone. In last video, we have discussed about how we can work with the collection framework. Okay, we have added the strings, we have added the integers in the collection framework. Today, we need to discuss about how you can add the user-defined object into the collection. That means simply I'm going to create one class as an employee. I'm going to create a class as an employee. In that employee class, assume like I'm going to put a employee ID. Okay, then I'm going to put a name. Okay, and we have the salary. We have the salary. So this is what the class actually exactly employee. And then I have to add this employee into the different collections that may be a array list, okay, or in the set classes or in the map classes. How it will be get worked over there, that we need to discuss over here. Okay, so to show this, we will go to the Eclipse. Okay, and we'll try this. Okay, assume like see, I have created the employee class. Okay, having the member as a private integer employee ID, private string name, private double salary. Okay, I have the parameterized constructor for this employee ID, name, and salary. I will pass this one while creating object of employee. Okay, I do have the toString method which I have been overridden over here. Okay, employee ID, name, and salary. It will return whenever I have to display the element. Okay, with that one, I have generated the getter and setter methods to the each member of the class. So this is what my employee class is been already ready. Okay, now I have to go to here. Okay, let's first work with the list. Let's first work with the list. So assume like I have employee object. So here I'm creating the employee. Okay, emp1 is equals to new employee. Okay, and in that one I will pass the values 101, okay, comma, then in that one I just put the name of the employee. I just put it as the Ram. Okay, then the name salary of that one will be a 60%, and then semicolon. So here I'm just creating the object of employee class emp1 like this one, first object. So as I create object of this class, it will go to the constructor of this one and set the values for this employee ID, name, and the salary to this object. Okay, that is what I'm doing here. Now I will create a multiple objects. For example, see, I just pasting this one, control V. Okay, I will modify this. Okay, so here employee, here simply 2. Okay, then employee 3 will be there. So I do have these three objects with a 101, 102, 103. Okay, here name of that employee is we can say Sham. Okay, here we have the Jam. So we do have the multiple employees over here. Okay, and we want to store all these into the collection. So let's select the first one collection. We can say list will be there. Okay, list, I will use the generic style list employee. That means what, simply I'm making this list as a list of the employee. So list variable I just simply created list employee list is equals to new. You can use any class. I just going to put here array list will be there, and this is what the constructor of the array list. Now both interface and the this class from the util package, so I need to import the packages. So I did this. Okay, now I have to add these employee objects. So how you can do, I can simply write like this one, list dot add. Okay, list dot add, simply like this one, add, and in a bracket I can put here the, sorry, I can just put here the employee 1. That is what the first object I'm trying over here. Exactly same way I just add the multiples here, control V, because I have the three objects. Okay, 2. Okay, and here I'm just adding the 3 like this one. So 3 objects I have been added over here. 3 objects I have been added over here. And then I can just want to display that. If I want to display that, sys out, okay, in that one list will be get displayed, and you can see if I'm trying to display like this one, what exactly output is coming like this. So just I have created the three object of the employee. I created the employee list and added all these elements and try to display by using this one, and you can see 101 60 102 60 and 103 jam, that will be a 60, as I have made the same it is. So I just change it as a 70. Okay, and here it will be a 90 like this one. So it is okay that I have created three objects. I created the list. Okay, and in that list I'm trying to put all these objects. Okay, and trying to display. If I have to traverse through the for loop, we have the new format of the for loop. Okay, we can just go with that. We have the element of the type with the employee. Okay, employee, I can write emp, okay, colon, and we can put the list. We can put the list over here. Okay, and here I just try to display the simply emp. See, actually here we don't need to go for the increment, decrement, nothing here. Simply for employee emp, because list is of type employee. We have created a list of the type employee. So it will traverse internally first object, second object, third object, and I'm trying to display the object. Okay, but you know that whenever we try to display the object internally, it automatically give calls to the toString method. Already I have implemented the toString method over here. So it will return the string representation of that object simply, and it will display the record one by one like this one. So see, I just try to run this. Okay, as I have not saved this. Okay, and you can see all these three record I have been added over here. I have been added over here. So this is how you can add the records into the array list. If you want to go with the linked list, you know that I just make this one, I just change this, I just put this one into the comment. Okay, Control V, and I can change only the class over here. I just make it as a linked list. Okay, I just make it as linked list. I need to import the package. Okay, java.util. Okay, and here I have list employee list is equal to new linked list. Okay, and record will be get added over here. Internal there is the difference, but for the usability, as you are the programmer, there is no any change over here. So output will be exactly same. So this is how you can work with the user defined object with the list. Okay, you can go through you can try with the vector and other classes, but here I just shown you the linked list and the array list. Okay, and in that one I have added this employee objects. Okay, is it clear? Now I just go for just putting all these record into the set. So for that one I just create another one class. Okay, my set, okay, of simply I can say employee, because I'm going to add the employee records into the set over here. Okay, this is my main method over here, and we'll try to use here. See, I will copy the code from the previous year. Simply I do have the three employee objects, assume Ram, Sham, Jam, with this one record. Okay, now I have to work with the set. Okay, so very simply I can write a set of the employee. Okay, and here I just put a set is equals to new, and you can use any class over here. So I just write here hash set. Okay, I just write a hash set over here. So I'm trying to add the set. I'm trying to add the employee objects into the set. But you guys know that there is a difference between a set and a list. List can add the duplicate elements. But in a set you can add only the unique elements. Duplicates are not allowed in case of a set, and that is the reason we should go to the set. Whenever we guys have to store the unique element, whenever we have the unique elements, unique object, then we should go for the set. Okay, so here as I created the set, I have the three objects. I will show you this how we can add that one. So we have the add method from the collection itself. Okay, and in that I will just put a emp simply one. emp1 is that. Exactly same way we can just add other objects too. So I just make it as, it is very simple like the list only. Okay, just trying this. Okay, emp simply 2, and here emp 3 will be there. Okay, if again you guys have to display the output, you can write a sys out. Okay, and in that we can just display the set. You can just display the set. Okay, I'm just trying to display the set, and you can see here it is how I'm trying to display it. Okay, it is what 1 RAM 60. Okay, 10 jam and 103 as a hash set does not follow the insertion order. Hash set does not follow the insertion order, so it is putting randomly like this one. If we want insertion order, so we can just go for the linked hash set. So I can just put this one into the comment. Okay, and I just put here control V. Okay, I make it as the linked hash set. Okay, linked hash set. Okay, control S. Okay, this must be get imported, so it is from the Java util. Okay, control S, and you can see now the insertion order, in which order we have added, it will be show like this one: 101, 102, 103, because I have added employee 1, employee 2, employee 3 like this. Okay, and if we want the data should be in the sorted order, we want the data should be sorted order, so we should go for the tree set. But actually here again the tree set will not work. We can say, I just show you this, because here reset and just trying to util this one. Okay, control yes. Okay, I just created the reset and trying to add this one, but whenever I just try to run this one, you can see it is throwing the exception. It is throwing the exception, like a class cast exception is there. Okay, because see, no doubt tree set is used to sort the data in ascending order by default. But here actually there is the problem. Like you have to display the record of this employee by order of the employee ID or employee name or employee salary. So because of that confusion, actually we cannot directly use tree set. You cannot directly use tree set with that employee object. Okay, so for that purpose, it is simply saying that comparable interface needs to be implemented by employee. Then only you can use the tree set, and there you can specify that in which order you guys have to perform the sorting. Okay, so we will see this one in the sorting part, because in the next session we need to discuss about the comparable and the comparator interfaces. Okay, to go for the sorting, and that is the reason now I'm not going to work with the tree set. Okay, but no problem, I can work over here with the set like this one, set employee has set and the linked has set. And you guys have been observed. Okay, it is how I can add the employee records over here. No doubt, if you guys have to traverse, already we have discussed so many ways to go for the traversing. I just go for the for. Okay, in that one again the records are of a type employee. Okay, so I just put employee colon, and we have the set. So set will be get internally traverse. Okay, each element will be get visited, and first element will comes in AMP, then again second, third, like that one. So I just trying to display here, but as I'm trying to display the object here internally, it goes to the toString method and it will display the records. Okay, as like a we can say list. So here the records have been displayed. Okay, now actually see. Okay, as I created the employee objects and I tried to add this employee object into the set. Okay, but now I just try to add the duplicate elements. See, if you go to the list, here, okay, I just create another one object, control C, okay, with exactly same, control V. Okay, this is the list. Okay, here the fourth one is there. Okay, and here too I just add list dot add, and in a bracket we just put it emp4 like this one. But you can see employee 4 having the exactly same record as a jam. Employee 4 having the exactly same record as a jam, and I'm trying to display. But as this is the list, and list can add the duplicate, so we don't have the problem that duplicate element can be added over here. But if a same record, I tried to add with the, I will create here over here, control V, employee 4, and here too I will try to add set set dot add in bracket, I just put here the emp. Okay, I just say 4. But you guys know that set can store only unique records. Set can store only unique records. So here actually it should not allow to insert this record, because employee ID, name and the salary, it is exactly same. That means what? It is the same object. It is the same record. Okay, and it should not be get added in the set. I want only unique elements. That is the reason actually I came for the set. So I created a linked hash set for that. Okay, I try to do this one, but you can see whenever I try to display over here, you can see it is, sorry, I have not saved. Okay, it is displayed that it is been added. They have added this record set. Okay, they have added this record. So whenever I have tried to add, 101 ram 60, 102 sham, and the jam is there. So you can see here record with the exactly same record I have been added in the set. So here how it is been added, why it is been added, why they have allowed this one to be get added over here. So because I want here only unique records, and it is here, that is the reason I selected the set, but still it is allowing to add the duplicate records in it. Why? What exactly happening in this one? So see, you can see here, I tried here EMP1, EMP2, EMP3, EMP4. Okay, EMP1, EMP2, EMP3, EMP4. So whenever I tried to add these records, internally it will generate the hash code. And according to the hash code, it will insert the record into the set. So if hash code is the same, for two records, okay, then it will not insert that record into the database. But here it is simply understanding that it is not generating the hash code according to the data, because even though data is the same, still it is allowing to insert the record into the set. Why? Because here it generates the data, it generates the hash code according to the references over here. Okay, we are going to be add over here. So it is what, still because different memory has been allocated, and because of that it is generating the different hash code, and it is adding that record into the set, and hence even the record is the same, still it is considering these are the different record, and it is been added over here. But programmatically it is wrong. I don't want that this record must be get added. I don't want this record must be get added into the set. Okay, so how you can do that? What you can do that? So actually, to achieve this one, we need to understand about the two methods. One is the hash code method. Which one? Hash code method. Okay, and the second one is the equals method. Equals method. These are the two equals method. Hash code and the equals method. These are the two very important methods actually. These are the two very important methods. Okay, so that methods are have the internal contract between hash code and the equals method actually. So we internally, whenever we tries to add the object into the set, actually internally it will call the hash code and the equals method. Okay, so this equals method you guys have to override. These both are the methods from the basically object class. So if the which object you have to store into the set? Okay, employee. Okay, and that should not be added duplicate you want. So this equals method and the hash code method should be get implemented into the employee. Okay, and while implementing that one, you guys have to remember that hash code method should return the unique hash code hash code. Okay, so through that one we are going to understand that we are going to understand that, okay, this is what the same record or the duplicate record. So I just go to here in the employee class. Okay, I will go here. Okay, right click, go to the source. Okay, because it is a very common method. Okay, generate hash code and equals. So I'm just trying to add with the hash code and the generate. Okay, this one. So okay, it is been over there. You can see it is the hash code method, public hash code. Okay, right, this one, it is returning the result. Okay, and exactly same way, public equals object, it is returning that one, and it will check whether that particular objects are same or not, like this one. Okay, so as by doing this one, as by adding this one method, okay, to this one, and now I will try to execute this. Okay, so just save this, and you can see now jam is been added only once. Jam will be get added only once. So that is how you can just add only unique user defined object into the set. Same thing we how to do with the map. Actually, in the map, key must be unique. And if you are guys are putting the employee object as a key into the map, then there too it will add the duplicate records. It will be get add duplicate record in the map. So to avoid that, you guys have to add this hashcode method, okay, and the equals method over here. So by adding the hashcode method and the equals method over here, okay, see actually what is this hashcode method? It is simply reading public int hashcode. That means our return type is integer. So what it is doing, they are putting the logic over here. They have put the logic over here in a such a way that by using the employee ID here, okay, they have put the logic in a such a way that it will return only unique hash code. That is what the result will act as a hash code, and according to that, record will be get inserted into the set. Okay, and this, what is this equals method? Actually, it will check first, is it invoking object and the pass object are same here. Okay, it returns true or false, like this one. Okay, so here ob, is it equals to null? If it is equals to null, you guys have to return, that is invoking object is there and pass object is null, so it is returning the false. Okay, if both are the equals, then it is returning the true. That simply says that both objects are one and the same. If references are same, that means that both objects are same. And if both objects are same, it will return the true. Okay, it will return the true, like this one. So here we can say we will try like this one. Here below we are checking the classes, we are checking whether both object having the same classes. Okay, if both object having the same classes, then here, okay, it is returning this one. Okay, not classes. If both having the same classes, then we can go to the conversion. We have converted that to the employee. Then we are checking employee ID, not other employee ID. Okay, is it like it is checking that employee ID of invoking object and a pass object, is it not equals to same? Okay, if it is same, then go for the this one names, like that one, and returning the true or false. It is returning the true or false. So if two objects are exactly same, it will return the true. If objects are not same, it will returns the false. Okay, and accordingly it will invokes the equals method. Accordingly, it will invoke the equals method and returns the unique that particular hash code. Okay, you want to see how many times it has been calling? I just putting here for the sake of simply testing here, sys out. Okay, I can say here I just have the in hash code. Okay, I am putting this one method in a hash code, and you can see exactly same in the equals method. I am putting sys out. It is for the testing purpose only. In equals. Okay, in equals method. So in this way, I have put these two messages, and you can see in the list in the set, I am trying to add this object employee 1, employee 2, employee 3, and employee 4. So when I goes to the employee 1, okay, employee 2, employee 3, and employee 4, and now you can see internally how the output is coming. See, you can see hash code 1 first time, hash code second time, hash code third time, hash code fourth time. That means what? Hash code is been called four times. Hash code is been called 4 times. So when whenever it tries to add the emp1, it will go to the hashcode and return that hashcode. Whenever it goes to the employee 2, it will go to the hashcode and return hashcode. And according to that, it will tries to add that record into the database. Now see, when we tried to add the employee 3 and the employee 4, because 3 and the 4 having the same record, and in the employee you can see we have generated the hash code according to the employee ID, according to the employee name, and according to the salary. So when we tried to add these two records, both having the exactly same ID, name, and the salary, so according to that, it will generate the same hash code. So when first time it goes, it is been added. There was no problem. When employee 3 is been get added with a record, okay, that jam record will be there, and it is been added. There was no problem. But when it tries to add set add emp4, okay, it goes to the hash code and it generates the hash code, and that is exactly similar with the previous one, employee 3. Now it tries to add that record with that particular hash code, but it is found that the record with that particular hash code is been already added. It is been already added. So it will going to check whether that particular objects are same or not. So it goes to the equals method. So it goes to the equals method one time and check that is it that the two records are same or not. So when it goes to the equals method, we have check, okay, is it invoking object, and that one is references. No doubt references were different. It was not null, so not return false. Classes were the same, so not return the false. It will goes here and it was checking, is it employee ID not equals to employee this one. Okay, so here employee ID both was same, 103 not equals to 103 false. It was going here, name not equals to null, so it checks here. So likewise it goes there and returns the true. Returns true, that simply means that both objects are exactly same, and that should not be get added. That should not be get added over there. So that record is been not added into the collection. That record is been not added into the collection, even though with the exactly same record. So while working with the user defined object with the collection, you guys have to understand, okay, importance of the equals method and the hash code method. Hope it is clear. Yes. So that's it for the user defined object with the collection. I tried with the list and the set. You guys can try by your own with the map. Thank you so much.